Hi guys, Kalara Hudson here of While They Play Designs, and today I'm going to be demonstrating for you how to weave in ends. Now on this piece of work I just finished, it was a granny square, so of course there's millions of yarn tails to weave in. But something you want to consider, especially with different yarn colors that you've incorporated, when you joined your colors, you probably didn't use a knot to join them. You just simply finished your last stitch with it and continued on crocheting in that new color. So I'm going to show you the perfect way to get these yarn tails really weaved in so they're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to wash your garment or your blanket and have it completely fall apart in the wash. So we're going to start with this end here. And I like to use these tapestry needles with the little edge on them. That's kind of a little bit of a hook. That'll really help you get into your stitches. So we're going to go ahead and weave that through our tapestry needle. And I like to leave a little bit of a tail. And if you take a look here, you just kind of want to keep track of where your yarn is coming from. And this particular tail came from this cluster of stitches. So I probably don't want to go back that direction because it's going to undo the work. So I'm going to want to go the opposite direction or the same direction I was going. And what I like to do is just bury the yarn tail. And I'll go through one stitch and pull tight. And instead of just kind of following where the yarn is already going, I like to kind of confuse the yarn by wrapping it around all these little loops. So you're not really knotting the yarn, but essentially you're really wrapping it around and making it as possibly secure as you can. But the last thing you want is for this to come completely undone in the wash. We're just going to keep wrapping around here and kind of stretching our work out, because obviously this is going to relax later after we wash it. And really you can go as far as you want to take this. It's really up to you. But once you find a good stopping place where you think you've really gone far enough, what I want you to do when you're trimming these yarn tails, it's really tempting to trim them as close as possible to your work. And really, you don't want to do that because once you've washed your garment, these tails are going to bury themselves back in. They will disappear, but then you may find later that they're going to poke through the top. So what I like to do, if I know I'm going to be washing this or blocking it, is I'll trim it with about 1/4 of an inch tail, just like that. Because once you've washed it, that thing may be sticking out and be frayed, and then you can at that time go ahead and snip it a little tighter, and obviously it's going to stretch out too in the wash and blocking process. But that is how you weave in ends in crochet work.